State of play dinner for 2016 here at the Spitfire Ground this evening. I must admit I've had a glass of vino or two, and this man, Paul Nixon, our guest speaker tonight, who made some very interesting, can I use some controversial points?
Yeah, why not?
I'm going to pick up on this straight away. You says after the 2019 World Cup here, 50 over cricket, gone.
Yeah, I think so. I think that the speed of everyday life now, the game in club cricket is slowly, less and less players are playing the game. I think 50 over the cricket is too long in their format, in the club format. And also now, the way that the 2020s came in, it came in a few years ago, the country's embraced it, the world's embraced 2020 cricket. And everybody wants that intensity, they want the same passion, they want the same experience. And for players, 50 over cricket is a seriously long day. To have that intensity all day long, from bowlers to bowl, 10 overs in a couple of spells after playing championship cricket, it's so tough for the guys. Smaller squads, more cricket. For me, 40 over cricket. The guys love 40 over playing. There's been a few trials in New Zealand about splitting the game, which I quite like the idea of. A little bit more focus on having a break at half time, having chats, working back in a bit more game of chess. I just think that it takes the duller part of the game out. They're working it around, setting it up for the end, and I think that the players they all love 40 overs, and we saw some unbelievable scores. For me, sponsors can't say, there's some amazing sponsors, especially here at Kent, Spitfire Ground, but now T20 cricket puts bombs on the seats, entertainment, people are buzzing about it, and that's what we want more of that.
Okay, can we honestly see though, 3 years from now, 50 over cricket gone? Can you honestly see that?
I'd love to. I think it could be. I do. I really can. I think the World Cup has to be 40 overs, and everybody moves down from there. But it has to happen at a high level.
And the World Cup should be shorter, surely, make it a bit more relevant to people. Another concept you came up with for county cricket, the championship, 3 divisions. Yeah,
I like the idea of. I played in the old days when it was one division. Everybody played everywhere, no Durham in those days. It's something that I've thought about over the last few years because I've been out to coach cricket in Ireland, and I went to one particular club, I used to a long time, and they had 17 teams. Cricket in Ireland is absolutely flying. The way they've done well over the last few years. There's a few of the Irish guys, the Boyd Rankins and Al O'Briens and Bill Porterfields who've done well. There's a lot of talent out there. And I'd love to see those guys given an opportunity. I'd love to see Scotland as well, to try and bring on the Scottish cricket. There's a lot of talent there, a lot of hunger for the game. And also the unicorns. We see the MCC professionals, but the unicorns is sort of a bit of a grown-up MCC professionals. And to give people, the late developers, an opportunity, the guys from minor counties that do well, they all of a sudden, think, actually, I can give this a go, I've got the confidence to go and do this. It gives those guys an opportunity. And if you have three divisions of 7 teams, you're playing 12 games, that's enough then, no 50 over cricket, 12 games, 2 amazing competitions. I love the city franchise idea. It creates room for that, and it creates room for that, the cash and the money to spill over into a normal T20 cricket competition that we see every day.
Well, if in 5 or 10 years' time we're here for a start of a new season and we're in hopefully Division 1 of 3,
I'm sure you will.
And a T20 competition and that's it, I'll take my cap off to you because that's going to require quick work, especially from those at the top.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen straight away. It might never happen. But these are my views. Somebody who's played the game for 20 odd years, who still speaks regularly to the guys, we're still involved with the great game we've got. And it's about, we have to embrace change. I take my hat off to ECB about the tosses of the coin. I think that's going to make such a difference. We've already seen some massive scores, quite a few 400s, 4 or 5 400s in the first week of the county season, which is unheard of. So what that's doing is it's creating test batsmen who have to bat long periods of time on good pitches, valuing their wicket and scoring double hundreds. We've seen Johnny Bairstow batting number 6 and 7, scoring double hundreds, which is magnificent. And it's going to have to bring in guys who've got to play positive, because if you just keep batting and batting and batting on those good pitches, you'll churn runs, but your team won't win, because there's not many mystery spinners. So you've got to score your runs quickly. So it's going to make players score their runs quickly, which is what England talk about. They want to have that brand of cricket to be a little bit more oomph about it and dominate the opposition. So I think that ECB is doing the right things with that, embracing that change. Who knows where it can go in the future?